Hey Geminis, welcome back to my channel. You guys are my final mid-July reading. Hope you guys are having a good summer if you're here in the US, or I mean, I don't know how great your summer can be because it's kind of a shit show here, but in whatever capacity you can, okay? All right, so please continue to comment if you're a frequent commenter, you will be put in the raffle for my 2-card giveaway at 9K. I gave one of these away on my 8K. It's I Will Always Love You. It is 54 messages. And then I can't remember the other one I gave away. But all right. So Geminis, what is going on with you guys for mid-July? What is the energy of Gemini? I'm starting off with Mystic Moon's Divine Feminine Healing Oracle deck. And let's see what is happening. Self-love. I must learn to provide myself the same love and dedication I give to others. All right, so you guys are working on your self-love. You're working on focusing on yourself, maybe not being so overly giving to others if that's how you've been in the past. Talented. I honor my unique talents as they have given to me from the divine to share with the world. They have been given to me. So you guys are really focusing on yourself. Maybe you spend a lot of time focusing on other people and not really harnessing your own gifts. So I feel like you guys are really focused on unleashing the parts of yourself that you have to offer and using that in your own capacity to really meet your potential. It's beautiful. And it's because I think you're focused on the future. Shift your focus onto present events rather than what's ahead. The future is not meant to be known. So maybe you guys are really trying to build your life for the future. Maybe you feel like you were stagnant and you want to get yourself moving and really focus on your talents and your self-love, but remember to stay present in the moment too as well. But I feel like you guys are doing that with the self-love. And then one more card from here, heart opening. I forgive you. Maybe there's someone you have to forgive from your past that made you have less of self-love. Maybe part of self-love is forgiving yourself and forgiving this other person, okay? So I feel there's a big heart opening in the sense for yourself and for your other relationships as well. You're really softening your maybe even the way you talk to yourself and talk to other people, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to pull from the Pearls of Wisdom, my deck, and get some pearls of wisdom that you guys might benefit from mid-July here that may be related to some of these other messages we've already gotten. Be bold. You are a queen. Stop yourself every time you find yourself wanting to apologize. Make no apologies for being bold. So I feel there's a delicate balance of forgiveness and apologizing, but also not over apologizing, not feeling responsible for everything, not feeling like you have to keep apologizing for being who you are, and just being bold and honoring yourself and putting who you are first, okay? And we have self-care. Wow, look at this. Find ways to do energy healing on yourself. Learn Reiki, do yoga, do visualizations, write affirmations, put your hand on your chest and tell yourself you are exactly on the right path, and breathe. So, yeah, you guys are really taking care of yourself. I love it. And that might be what opens the door to your heart. You take care of yourself and then things start becoming clearer and you start understanding more, okay? And then we have gossip. Only unhappy people talk badly about you behind your back. Gossip is low vibrational. It's just an insecurity thing. So I'm not going to lie. I do feel like Geminis can engage in this. You guys are an air sign. You guys like to talk. You like to communicate. You like to share ideas. But remember, when you engage in gossip, you bring your own vibration down. But this could also be other people you're dealing with that have gossiped about you. Remember, they're only doing it because they don't really... it helps them to feel better, which is low vibrational, okay? So remember that about yourself and about other people. All right, I'm going to pull some from my twin flame current vibes here and see what other vibes we got going on for you and your connection, okay? You don't necessarily have to be a twin flame, but this is just where your connection's at and what we could tap into here, okay? Or any connection that you have, all right? So we've got, it isn't what it seems, not all that glitters is gold. So maybe you might be looking on the outside, looking at some dynamic going on, and you feel like, oh, it's amazing, I'm missing out, I don't have what they have, but not all that glitters is gold. This is a situation that seems very different from the outside than what it is on the inside. Fate, I try to remind myself to trust fate. This journey is so much bigger than just you and I. So you may be in a situation right now where it's like, it doesn't seem like it's the way it's supposed to be, because it's like it isn't what it seems, and it seems like it's not the way it's supposed to be. But this is saying to just know that it's a lot bigger than you and the person involved. There's some bigger force going on that you don't know what's being worked out behind the scenes. Okay, you bring me joy when I think of you. So there might be someone who's like almost like your guiding light, and you look to them and their energy to keep you going, and that's okay. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. And then we have hesitation. I think about reaching out to you, but then I stop myself. I don't know if the timing is right. So there is something about waiting for the divine timing with fate and waiting for things to align and when they're supposed to, okay? So trusting that things are going the way they're supposed to be going, and even though there may seem like I feel this person, though, you're dealing with, there is a hesitation, but they want you to know that they do think of you and they do want to make things right, and they're not just totally happy in their situation, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple from my Moody Moon Messages Masculine Edition and see what is going on with this person. They don't necessarily have to be masculine, but this is just like the other person we're pulling the energies on, okay? Courageous, brave, open, fearless. I always think of a Leo with this card. I didn't make it with that in mind, but it is a cat here. So we have angry, volatile, explosive, non-communicative. So this person might be angry about something. There is, I forgive you. So I feel there might have been a fight with you guys. There might have been something that happened, and maybe they're not communicating right now because they're just not ready. Maybe they feel like you're angry. Maybe they feel like you won't forgive them, and they have to build the courage up to even face this situation. So I feel that, it's just they're waiting for the right time, okay? And what you can do is just send them energy that you are forgiving them. Just send them positive energy, send them happy energy, send them receptive energy, so they know that you would actually be receptive if they came forward. And then they have infidelity, cheating, deception, and secrets. So maybe they kept secrets from you. Maybe they weren't loyal to you. And maybe that's what they want, your forgiveness, but they feel like they'll never get it. And we've got narcissistic, self-obsessed, egotistical, and blame shifting. So this person might have a narcissistic personality disorder, and they've made you feel like it was your fault. They kind of took the cowardly way out. And I feel it's interesting I said cowardly with that courageous there. So they might still not be ready to face up to their side, what they did wrong, okay? With that being said, I'm going to pull some from my doubts of divine masculine and see what is going on with them as well from here. All right, so what is going on with them? We've got, I'm still hurt from past rejections, okay? But I kind of feel almost like they're playing the victim here, because they're saying, I'm still hurt, like they're not taking responsibility still. Like that doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter that they're hurt from past rejections, but that doesn't make it right for what they did. But that could also be that they think you're still hurt. I don't know. I feel this is them making excuses for their bad behavior, though. I've said bad things about you to others, and now I don't know how to make it right. Well, that we had the gossip, okay? So they could have said things that could have been how they were deceptive. They said bad things about you behind your back. And that's because if they're narcissistic, they didn't want to look like the bad guy, so they flipped the story on you before others could find out that they were actually the problem, okay? And then we have, I am still not successful enough to make a devoted partner. So they have insecurities about their financial success, about their life success. And that's why maybe they did things to almost sabotage the situation because they didn't feel good enough for you. Wow. All right, Gemini, this reading is crazy. So I'm going to pull from him to her and get some final messages. I did just pull, I think of you when I listen to that musician. So there could be music that you guys shared. I will put all of these in my description box so you know where to purchase if you'd like to purchase one of my decks, or Mystic Moons. That's all I've used so far today in today's reading. I will never forget you. You left a lasting impression on this person, though, no matter what happens. I feel you guys were fated to meet. You guys were fated to have this interaction. Maybe you held the mirror up to them and showed them parts of themselves they had to face, and now they'll never forget that. I feel guilty when I talk bad about you. Oh my God, you guys. This person has said a lot of things about you and they feel very, very guilty. And that's where the gossip came up in the beginning, okay? They're admitting it through this reading, but I avoid listening to that song because it makes me miss you so much. 2 things about music here and 3 or 4 things about gossip, okay? So I'm going to just pull one last card from him to her and get one last message from this person. What is the last thing that this person wants to say to Gemini? I don't know how to say goodbye. They can't let you go, but they also don't know how to make it right, is the feeling I get, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope it resonated with you guys. I felt like it was a pretty solid reading. Please continue to support me, like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys soon, all right? Bye.